We get on our screens Topotic and Armani ready for the game to kick off.
But yeah, so this is going to be a very interesting game with Armani and Topotic moving. Armani still has a chance to win here with a 2 wins in the last 2 games. It's also quite interesting that he has, he had the first game and then the last 3 or last 2. So this will be quite interesting to see if Armani. Also, that is a pretty drippy outfit.
It is. It's super nice. Really, really nice. Both of them getting ready for it. But yet again, to go back to what he said, he was nervous coming into the first game. Then he won it. And I was like, bro, now you're not nervous anymore, right? Toby, I'm still nervous, man. He still has some big guys in Topotic and different to go.
Yeah, you can tell the nerves are there.
Oh, yeah, of course.
And like even for Topotic, who's been here before and he's done this time and time before, he's still, the nerves are always going to be there here.
We are just moments away from getting this game on the way. We're just getting the final few things sorted. And to go back into that NMPC game we saw, it's been very few games today. We've had to go all the way to round 3.
Yeah.
But the almost 5K from Armani in Africa, I mean, that was
good.
Absolutely
It wasn't
insane.
easy single either. That's the thing about it. That's why NMPC I always like to advocate for, personally, because it's like everything is like more rewarding when you do get it right,
Do you feel like it belongs as the decider in a BO3?
It's a great decider.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would never advocate for like well, maybe I would, but yeah, it's
Is it the true test of skill for, I mean, for the more casual player, obviously it's going to be incredibly difficult.
Yeah.
But for the guys that are playing here, some of the best in the world, is an NPC, in your opinion, the true test of your skill in Geoguessr?
It's an ultimate test. I don't want to say it's the true test, but it's a good way to test. I'd say, yeah. Because if you can get it off one image,
it's the penalty kick.
Yeah,
and the equivalent to overtime, right? In
exactly.
Any order.
If you can do one image, you can it's a good way to test.
Sure is.
Just fixing some things here as we
get ready, get everything set up. We're just building up the hype. We like to make the song, ooh, and now we just prolong it a little bit more.
Exactly.
The drum roll is being extended as we're making sure that all the tech is exactly where we want it to be, because we do not want to have it impact.
We just honestly wanted to look at Armani's drip a little bit longer.
That too. He does look incredibly nice in that outfit. And did you know, by the way, in 2022, right? Armani listened to over 400 new album releases.
That's impressive.
He has a deep commitment to exploring music. He just really loves going out and finding new music. I'm a type of guy that I'll listen to the same 3 songs for the entire year.
Yeah.
But 400 new album releases, that is absolutely insane.
I mean, if I know anything about Armani, that's like the only thing I do know about him, is like how much he loves music.
I mean, I love it. I'm a music man myself. And you know what? I think we've filled for long enough. I think these guys are ready to take to the battleground and see who can come out victorious as we're about to head into match number 1.
Yeah, that was a long-winded way to get here, but you have to go hike somewhere. Yeah,
we got it. It's like a hike,
Yeah,
it's not about the destination. It's about the journey and the friends you make along the way.
We made some good friends along the way.
There you go. Exactly. All right, romance out there. Here they are. We are ready. We don't want to keep you waiting any longer. Let's get straight into it. It's there for these 2 guys to bring home Topotic against Armani.
Round 1 in Colombia. Both players will get this with the poles, the antenna, and the yellow plates that we will probably pan to here soon. The question is, who has the upper hand in Colombia here? Players. And when you see it,
instantly zooms in.
Armani is automatic, and this is what Armani was talking his talk earlier. Now he's walking his walk.
Yeah, instantly locked in. It might not be a 5K, but he's close enough that it won't hurt too much with no damage multipliers in effect. Wants to see if maybe he can spook Topotic a little bit, and even if it doesn't matter too much in this round, it's still, now I have the capability of logging in fast, so respect me, because I might be coming for you later.
Exactly, and even just getting that one good guess there and that quick, it means... Yeah, maybe
you want to get into the mind of your opponents, right? You wanna make sure that they're on their tippy toes. Maybe force them to guess faster than they actually want to, just because they're afraid that you might do it too.
Guess faster, you miss information. Exactly. This might be another quick guess. You probably look for information. This looks like Argentina. Obviously, it's not Argentina, but it looks like northern or like western Argentina.
Big country.
It's dry. We will see though. You have to, on a road like this, you have to find probably information before you guess. The question is, who's going to find it first? And Armani is already zooming in to find roads.
Oh, is he getting exactly what he wanted? It seems very specific. No, but you can see kind of zooming in and out, trying to figure where to go now. Locked in. Is it an exact pole? We'll have to wait and see. Topotic, though, doesn't seem like he's found everything he wants, but he is going to Argentina as well.
They're so close again. This might go the distance.
Could very well. We've seen it before. I feel like every round we've said they could go the distance. We get that one round where someone just goes way off, right?
That's true. You never know in this game.
Really don't. But these small few hits coming through are definitely going to hurt down the line as we get ready for yet another round here, round 3.
Round 3, downtown Romania.
Well, let's see how fast they realize that's the case. As we let them hold on to the map and move forward.
This is moving, therefore you get to move. Both players quickly looking very urban city here.
Sure is. Plenty of info to go by. You have the train station there. Maslin, is that what you want? Is that what you're going for? .ro. Even I could have gotten that one correct. That's just saying, casual, humble brag. Going out there to all the .ro fans in the chat.
Domain enjoy reserve.
That's what I do. That's all I got going for me, which is nice.
And Armani is locking in for the 3rd time in a row first.
It's fast. He's very fast about it. We do see...
And they're both in the same city.
Nice roundabout, plenty of info to go by, and they are going to be, as you said, very, very close indeed. No real damage coming through. We'll take 4. We'll take casual 4 damage. Yeah,
4 damage.
It's all right.
And
what's least dangerous than a slip on the wrist? It's like me blowing wind at you.
Yeah.
That's 4 damage.
Yeah.
Right.
Fall damage. Round 4 of 10. Let's keep going.
This is a bait. I want to go Denmark, but I feel like it isn't.
It's not Denmark.
I can't get it, man. I can't get it. We're saving it for the grand finals. I respect it.
Yeah, it's going to come down
there eventually.
Come down to downtown Bornholm.
Yeah, true. We'll get there eventually.
We'll be Belgium. And Armani is skipping through the neighborhood here. He might just, he sees a flag. He's just going to send it.
Is it a bait flag, though? One of those where you have the embassy in the nearby vicinity?
Maybe that house is
there instantly.
Hidden embassy.
There instantly. Residenzhof could be Belgium. Could be
He's in Germany right now, but he's not going to lose many points in Germany, even if he is wrong.
On the border.
Yeah. Oh.
Ashen. Close enough. Close enough. Neither of them really going to feel a hurt. But having said that, 500 still could be a difference maker.
He's closer in Germany. It's the wrong country, but good guess.
True.
Always hurts a little to be on the other side of that, but it happens.
On the border, as we head to
round 5. Looks like, is this ever an Arge panhandle? We'll see what. We have red dirt. Looks like Argentina. That would make sense to me. Let's see what Armani and Topotic think as they move here.
Let them do the talking. I'll do the walking, quite literally, as they make their way down the streets. Try and see where they can find a lot of dirt roads here. Not too much to go by in terms of street signs. They're flying through it as quickly as possible can be. Is it often that when you see them go at this pace, they miss crucial information? Like where had they slowed down just a bit?
Usually if you've done it, you know where to stop.
You know what to
But you definitely do miss information. We do see an Arge, at least outside panhandle here, by Topotic locking in. And for the first time, Armani is not locked in first. And Topotic is actually up 900 points, even though it seems like Armani has been in control. It's been close, and they're both going similar regions again.
Quick on the trigger this time around is Topotic. Let's see if it pays off. It does indeed. Closer down alongside the river, and Armani will feel the hurt once more.
And that will, slow and steady here. Every single round, Armani has also been close, but it's just adding up, and he's down 1,600 points going into...
It's been Armani trying to really quickly kind of get him up, but he gives him those extra 15 seconds, and that's been allowing for Topotic to get the final guess. And, look at that! They're walking the dog, and the cameraman is happy too.
Well,
look at how happy they are. Thumbs up.
Thumbs up for that.
Thumbs up in the chat. Seems good in the chat, everyone. Let's get some thumbs up going as we head to...
California. Looks like we have the standard... hike in California. No, but you have the black line in the middle of the road there. In the middle of the yellow is a California road line.
Very specific to California?
I don't want to say very... I think it's very specific. I think it's... you see the black in the middle, you go California.
They're instantly there as well.
And we have an LA guest here, and we have a NorCal guest here, a Bay Area guest here by Armani. I do lean towards Southern, I think. But
it's always nice when you get the high ground there. You can kind of see over the sea.
High ground.
You gotta respect the high ground,
High ground always wins.
Exactly. You get good vision of what's happening down below. You see the entire coastline. You can almost see the entire bay down below. This should be a good one for both of them.
He's in Thousand Oaks, and he wants to go back to Bay, but...
499. As close as can be. A little bit of damage coming through to Armani. Again, 6 rounds in, and Topotic still unhurt.
And props to that. He actually got the right hike right there.
He did. Yeah, on point.
Don't let that go to waste there. That was an impressive little...
He was respecting the mountain lions too much. Didn't want to go too close.
Exactly.
I respect it too.
He knew the dog.
Yeah, he knew. It's a dog mate. It's coming in.
The Thousand Oaks dog
coming in full speed forward. Here we go. Round 7, 4 times damage. Any single mistake here from either of these two could be game over.
This will be Northeast Brazil here. With how dry it looks, presumably. the ladder pulls here. You have the Brazilian ladder pulls looking for error codes on the sign here. We're Armani City. He has information that even probably gives him city here. And he's zooming in, and that is going to be close.
I know trabajo in Spanish means work, but those secretary of trabajo.
They both found different signs, but they found the same. They ended up in the same place in the end.
Who comes out victorious off of this one? Again, Topotic so far still hasn't taken any damage whatsoever, but he can't really commit to one position, and it's down on the coastline itself. It's going to be once again small hits coming through, but those small hits have sent Armani down over 2,000 health.
It's tough because like Armani has played a really good game too. It's just
he's
just slightly getting out hedged every single time, and it's adding up.
It is the every single drop, man. It does fill that glass eventually, and now you got to start hitting home, Armani, if you want to bring it home.
Speaking of home,
it's not Denmark. You can't do me like this. Not
it's
again.
It's not. It's Sweden. Same thing, right? No, I'm just kidding.
Whoa.
I'm sorry.
Whoa.
Let's hold your horses.
Let's not get personal, man. Let's not get
personal.
I do like my sweets. It's good time. Let's see now, Armani instantly. Okay, quick jump on that one. Been doing it all game long. It hasn't paid off for him. He hasn't yet to win a single round, but maybe
look how close they are.
This is it. They're practically on top of each other.
Yeah, they're hugging. This is a big...
The Geoguessr equivalent of a hug. Let's see who comes out victorious. And once again, it's the inches. And you can see Armani's face. He really, every single time he goes for the quick pick, he's like, no, I got it. This is the time. I catch him off guard. But every single time, Topotic goes, bro, give me 15 seconds again, man. I'm just waiting for them. And he wins every time.
He's taking it. And, you know, in round 9... This is the one round after this, and he has, 3,400 points to pick up the pace. It's not going to be...
The thing is, the damage is so small that, yes, it's significant, but we're also just one good hit now that the multipliers are up at 5. One good hit away from Topotic just instantly losing out on the whole thing. So, yes, it's been Armani that's been taking the damage, but he's still very much in the race.
Exactly. I mean, I haven't looked at round 10. Round 10 could be the craziest location of all time. And Armani could know the street as he did in NPZ. But also important to remember that Armani lost the first moving game he had.
True.
And he ended up winning back-to-back no move in NPZ. And in Nigeria here, I'm not sure who has the advantage, but
big country
could be a potential. You could get at least 1,000 points or something.
Yeah. Can you get a city located? Can you get anything to at least just give you a hint of somewhat of a region? We'll see now. Armani still undecided. You saw him quickly look towards Nigeria, but kind of went back away from it again. Right now hovering over Cameroon, but I don't think that's going to be his commitment. As he's
going back in that similar road that we were on in the earlier game here.
Yeah.
But Topotic decided not to go there. He's going near Kano.
Don't fix it. If it ain't broken, might as well get lucky twice.
Yeah. A broken clock. No.
Yeah, true. that's just me.
Yeah.
On Geoguessr Poker. Sometimes I'll get it right. We'll see. But just say all the countries in the world, one of them will be correct.
And look at this. This is going to be another one of those, I think, minimal.
1 second left to play.
It could have been big points, but it wasn't.
And it's not even going to be a round 1. Oh, as a matter of fact, it is 70 points. Topotic finally getting hit here as we make our way into the final round. And keep in mind, again, those 70 points. Let's see, just maybe, if those will come in and play a factor in this final round.
Round 10. Armani needs a miracle.
If he beats him by under 70 points, I'm going to be so hyped.
That would
be the sickest thing ever.
I run out of the room. Run through the brick wall.
Would be the wildest comeback
round 10
ever. Let's see round 10. Where are we? We're in a lot of sand.
It's like Peru. Could be Chile. Let's see. Run real quick.
Very rural area here. Not a whole lot to go by. Let's see what they can get. I feel like they both go over the hill here, right?
Definitely Peru.
Just insta. Oh, he's scoping in fast.
Next, North Peru. Yeah.
Does he know something?
It's just free.
He does.
I think it's just a free North Peru, and both players will get this. Okay. Yeah. And that'll be that'll be game.
That's gonna be game.
Topoc's gonna take away the game 1.
It's simply not challenging enough for either of them. And while Armani does get the final one, it's not going to hurt enough. 600 ain't going to cut it. Topotic stays alive. Armani was the one on the trigger, Trev, but Topotic stayed in.
Topotic was there, and it was...
He had an answer to all the questions.
I mean, if you looked at the average guess between the two, it's probably within kilometers. I mean, it was...
They were so close.
It was so close every single round.
Yeah. I mean, these guys could have played this one best of 20, and it still wouldn't have been over.
Yeah.
They were so close all the way through.
Literally, that was... You couldn't really do much of your Armani besides...
Oh.
Yeah.
Again, a case of people playing what you would consider in all other circumstances a pretty phenomenal game. You're just up against some of the best in the world. And, I mean, it's a Topotic with the pedigree that he has in this game. So hard to beat.
Yep. But again, we're moving back into kind of where Armani likes to think he thrives, and where he did thrive in game 1 in no move. And we will be moving back to no move here.
Let's see.
I think what better way to see what players can do than actually just get them to play.
Let's kick it right off as we see a lovely vineyard there. Ryan Stocks. Well, hopefully they'll produce something amazing as we take our way to where exactly right now.
Round 1. I would like to guess France here. It's hard to say always, but when you see a random field like this, your immediate thought's probably just France.
Well, let's see. Plenty of view out into the fields. Again, high ground prevails. You want to have as much info as you possibly can. Can see pretty far. Plenty of fields all over. A couple of towns in the distance too. But no, not near enough a sign for you to really lock anything in. We got some cornfields there as well. Maybe that's the commitment.
France guess here.
Early guess.
He's definitely right, I think. The question is, like, does Topotic just slowly hedge away again? But this time, Armani takes the lead.
I mean, imagine this being in round 10 of the last one. That would have been GG for Armani.
Yeah, no, quite literally.
Yep, 5,000 in first round. That's a lot of damage. It might not seem like a lot in the grand scheme of things, but that's a huge distance between them in that round.
Yeah, that's more points than he got. Yeah.
Quite literally. Yeah, exactly.
Round 2, no move. Promising things for Armani. This is an interesting location. Very, very... What, you go Bulgaria here, I guess?
Do you go off the boards on the side? Like, what gives it away? I feel like you don't even have proper bullets here.
No, you don't really have much. You kind of just go off the pavement and then kind of like the guardrails and the foliage. Yeah. Probably go Bulgaria. We'll see though.
Sky meta coming into play. If you see a cloud that looks like a rabbit, you know where you are. Maybe.
Yeah, that's a. Yeah.
It's coming next year. I've been talking to the Google Street View people.
Yeah, it's on its way.
They'll only be recording all the funny clouds. That's cloud meta is going to be coming next year. But of course, looking at the copyright here, trying to see if they can lock things down based on that.
Armani does, just guess Bulgaria here, which I do think will be right. And we'll see another very similar guess here by Topotic. And it's just downtown Bulgaria border on Greece.
Both of them close to one another, neither close to the target, but it's not going to matter too much. Armani shaking his head a bit there, of course, vibing with the music, but also not too satisfied, it seems, with where he's putting these markers.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of almost the opposite story as we saw in game 1, where he's kind of taking some points. And this is beautiful. This is beautiful, and it's probably a beautiful thing if you're Topotic as well, because it looks like it could be Spain here. And as a Spaniard, he probably has an advantage if that is the case.
Have to imagine. Let's see. Oh my lord, it really is a beautiful area. Down in the low ground probably was a valley at one point, a big vote of water during the Ice Age. Now it's been opened up, and this is where everyone gets to live.
This is a great place. I wonder what this looks like in Gen 4. It's always a thing I have to think about. Like, what if it was like summer and like you see Armani zooming into Spain here?
Is there a building in the distance anywhere that could pinpoint? Just, I feel like if it's not the white building there in the front, everything's just too far away to get for
you're definitely using landscape.
You're not going to see the Eiffel Tower in the background. So I'm going to go, oh wait, now I know where it is.
You actually probably
too far away.
Yeah, these hills, these mountains, everything like that is what you're using here. The landscape, less of the architecture. We have a Sardinia guess here by Topotic, and the fact that he's going Italy and not Spain makes me think he's probably right. And Armani's in Spain, in Madrid. This is big points for someone.
2K as well. It might not be enough to take one out, but it's going to be a huge blow. That's for sure it is. What a pick. Armani thought he had it. He was hovering the same area forever. 3,600 damage. What a hit.
Yeah, when you see the Spaniard not go Spain, you have to presume he's right.
It would feel wrong at least not to. And this time around, Topotic knew exactly where he was going.
Armani's still in it though. 2,200 points going to round 4. Round 4 does look like a big country here in Brazil. It will be.
It wouldn't be the end of the world. With how the other games have played out, it would not be the end for Armani to lose one match. He's only played one game, which he won. So he's sat in a pretty decent position already. For Topotic, though, having already gotten the win as well, it's... they don't want to go into the third one here, that's for sure.
No, quite literally. Especially, you don't want to be... Exactly, you don't want to be the one playing NPZ against Armani either. So that's what we're looking at here. This will be southern Brazil.
It looks like small birds up in the electricity poles. See what I mean? Like small birds.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Nice little touch. You always see like the bird markers on the windows so they don't bunk into them. Here, don't want to have them flying into the electricity grid either.
The Brazilian ladder poles here is the giveaway here with the vegetation, southern with all how dense it looks. Yeah, I mean, I actually really like Armani's guess here, but you can never be too sure.
We are 2.5. Brazil's a big country. Could hit hard, and Armani only has 2,000 points left to work with. 7 seconds to go, neither one locking in. Now the lock comes in, the second one immediately to follow. And Sao Paulo, just on the western side thereof, is where we're going. And finally, again, a little bit of hope for Armani to stay in this game.
Yep, and that's what you need. You need small and steady if you're Armani. If you're Topotic, that will also do because it's a number of rounds.
I'm seeing now they're only into round 5. I felt like this game had been going on much longer, but it's because it's so close.
Yeah.
Like they're staying so close to one another. It's insane.
Exactly. This is interesting.
Ooh, this is beautiful as well.
This is beautiful.
This is the ultimate foliage test. I feel like this this particular no-move game between these two has been very, very landscape and foliage heavy. It's not been a lot of buildings, not been a lot of that to go off
that's
of.
kind of what you want when you're playing no move. You want these kind of... I mean, especially if you're Armani, even in that case, the less you know, the better. You know, because the less you know, the more you can have advantage over your opponent.
And what will you say is the clear tails in this?
It's definitely either like
the poll.
It's definitely Malaysia or Indo, but I actually don't know.
So if you don't know, and they might not know, and with a 3 times multiplier, we're heading into scary territory here with round 5, coming up halfway through.
I actually don't know this poll. I think it's pretty. We have a white sticker in that.
Just very generic. Could be many places. Can you like region log it in any way? Because if we're going Indonesia with the size of that country,
if it's Indonesia, it would be like Sumatra or something. But or Sula. But we have a Borneo guest. I mean, Armani doesn't know where to guess. There's 10 seconds. And we have a southern Borneo guest here, Sarawak, and Armani's also going Sarawak.
Next to each other. Yeah, so much time spent, and they still end up right next to each other.
It was mainland.
That's insane, though. They were both thinking for so long.
I think
and they still come up with the same result.
I think they saw the white sticker on that poll. And I think maybe that white sticker led them towards Borneo, because usually on mainland you get the black.
Okay.
But this is a cool location, actually. Now I'm looking at round 6. You have the rice on the... drying the rice, I think. Is that what that is?
Could be. Or maybe just a truck accidentally pressing the wrong button.
True.
Yeah. I hope it's the first case, though.
It could be a lose on tuk-tuk. Let's see, though.
Right-hand traffic. We'll see if they can put the puzzle pieces together. And Armani again heading into round 6. He needs to get things going his way. Still down by over 2,000 health here.
Exactly. We do see him zooming into Luzon. Could be a final spread.
That's a very quick login.
Yeah, usually when you get the roof of the tuk-tuk higher than the other elevated roof, it's Luzon or north.
Again, I'm still all for us sending tuk-tuks out into the world. Yeah. Just to bait people into guessing the wrong directions. But again, both of them nearby vicinity, 6 damage done. Topotic will be pleased that it didn't hurt more.
We're in the Armani's looking for big countries or hard locations, and this is not that in Kenya. Not that at all, quite literally.
Kenya's a pretty decent-sized country, right?
Pretty decent.
Maybe, of course, with the amount of Google Street View coverage.
Exactly. It's not that dense, and you can also region guess it fairly easily.
I'm from Denmark, so everything's a big country to me.
True.
States in America are big countries to me. It's pretty wild. Pretty wild. And these guys, I mean, again, shoulder to shoulder, don't seem too confused about where to go on this one. And even if a little bit of damage comes through, and with 4 times multiplier, it shouldn't hit too hard. Having said that, Topotic is going further and further away from the water here. I think they're both trying to lock in exactly where that school is. See, you can see Armani just hovering all the cities, trying to find Shibai. Yeah, any indicator that he can get.
Any points do matter here, especially for Armani. But you also know your opponent's also looking for the same thing, so...
Gotta know all the mailbox area codes in Kenya. That would have been an easy win right there.
Exactly.
Maybe that's too much to ask.
A little too much.
It's later. We'll give it a couple of years.
Yeah.
Kenyan mailbox area codes. It's gonna be main meta down the line.
More north, but it was west. And that's
close again. Closest. But again, I mean, they're close. But now it's Armani starting to take the not the lead, but starting to hit home a couple of times. And if we are moving into final territory of round 10. Just having been able to punch a couple of times back could set him up much better for the final round.
Yeah, but he's still down quite a bit.
Oh yeah, he is.
And it's not this time. It is actually Spain, I presume. This does look very Spanish, but if you're Armani, that's not really what you want going up against Topotic, who's really good at Spain.
It's you're definitely not winning at the draw here. Haven't been to Netherlands all that much. I'm sure Armani would have wanted us to go there instead of.
Probably not, because he needs big points.
Well, I mean, also that. True. Well, maybe earlier in the game he would have gone there.
Yeah.
Let's see. Again, not a whole lot to go by. It's landscapes. It's foliage as well, but even that's really limited here.
Exactly. But both players will end up in Spain. The question is, who just can make the better guess? as always, that's kind of the key to the game. You know, making the better guess.
What's the big region indicator here for you when you look at this map?
I don't know, bro. Just click center.
just click center and go next. Thing is, with 4.5 multiplier, just going center on a map like Spain, that can be game over.
No, yeah, definitely.
It's scary. We are seeing Topotic go down towards Barcelona. He's going to lock it in as well. And with where Armani is right now, that's game for one. It should be, and it looks to me like it's going to be Topotic with the win. Indeed, it is! You see the smile on his face. 2-0 Topotic over Armani.